2025 dispatch, show me at postal 205 for at an abandoned Leo vehicle investigating the area.
Foxtrot 402, can we get an LEO unit down to the Davis, or negative, the Elboro High Station at 178? We have a gentleman trying to tow one of our fire vehicles.
Try and turn it.
Wells. Oh, hey, Wells, there you are. Ow, I'm okay.
What are you doing?
Either way.
Everyone shows landing, San Airfield.
So, this guy says that the chief told him the lot needs to be clear, but the director, who's higher than the chief, said drop the vehicle, and he's refusing to.
You have your papers to tow this vehicle?
Yeah, we got a call from the fire chief a little while ago. He was complaining about people parking in this lot.
Alright, well, do you have your papers?
He called it in as a phone call.
Alright, well then I suggest you drop that vehicle or else you're going to be going to jail for trying to steal an emergency service vehicle. If you don't have any papers or any documents showing that you can tow this vehicle, you're legally not allowed to tow it.
You might want to give that fire chief a call.
I don't need to. If you don't have any documentation showing that you're allowed to tow this vehicle, you're going to drop it right now.
Negative, sir. I got a call from the fire chief to do this, so give the fire chief a call.
Okay, your choice.
Hey, Sam, you know you're your fire chief, so there's a guy down here at the fire station saying that he,
Yeah, I'm honestly gonna pick 6 anyway.
No.
That's your... No, Sam.
Gonna be detained at this time until I can figure
so
all
there's
this out.
this guy, he's down here at the Davis, or the Elboro station in a tow truck. He's trying to tow Ian's fly car, saying that you called, the fire chief called, and said to keep the lot clear. Did you tell him to do that at all? Oh, okay. So... Oh, trust me, he's getting arrested right now. So, yeah. Alright, thank you. Alright, Ian, I just talked to Sam. He said that he called the tow company a few hours ago and told them to get cars out of the bays because apparently somebody did a prank and parked a bunch of regular local vehicles in the bays. So but he did not say anything about battalion cars. But that was for vehicles in the bays. He specific. Like oh my God, specified.
Yeah, like 3 hours ago.
Yeah, again, he said it was like 3 hours ago.
I just don't see a reason.
Did he say he specifically said?
And the same tow truck driver was actually here in the parking lot, and he came up to talk to us, and he was like, "Well, we got a call from the fire chief saying that we got to remove these cars out of the bay," and we were like, "Well, they're gone now, so we don't need you." And then he was like, "All right, I'll just send over the bill," and he left.
Okay then.
Hey, sir, what's your name?
Jean-Pierre.
Hi, Mr. Pierre. So, did you come over here and send the bill over and then decide you wanted to come back?
I think you can move it,
to tow a fire vehicle?
Good, you can clean that up.
No, so we got a call about vehicles taking up parking spaces. We came earlier, and there was none at that time, so we came back just to make sure that the lot would remain clear for them, and we saw this vehicle parked here.
So you think towing a fire apparatus vehicle was a good idea? It's a fire station.
Like I said, I was just following the request. Normally fire trucks are parked in fire bays.
Alright, well why would you come back if you were only requested to come here and then your services were no longer needed and then you sent the bill over to him? Why would you come back to tow another vehicle?
I came here to just make sure that things were well taken care of. I wanted to make sure that fire chief was well taken care of.
Alright, well, you come back and you check and ask people. You don't come back and just tow vehicles because it's there. If you were requested to tow that, right, a second time, then that would be a different
I was
story.
requested to indiscriminately tow vehicles that were on the line.
Yeah, the first time, and you said you checked with them, they said they were all good, you sent the bill, and then left, and then decided to come back and tow a fire apparatus vehicle. You were not authorized to come back and tow again.
Hey, I'm just doing based on what the guy requested. Keep the law clear.
You were not. You
Yes,
kept
I
the
was.
You kept the lot clear.
Listen, we could
and
sit
then
here
you
and
were
debate
requested-
semantics all night long. I'm not here to debate semantics.
Alright. Well, we're going to be talking anyway.
Well,
So
that's
whether you
fine.
want to talk back, that's up to you. But you're
I
gonna
want
be
the
listening to
supervisor then.
3451, 3451.
Actually, unfortunately, I'm the highest on.
Are you actually?
I am. Lieutenant Caleb Wells.
Well, then we'll file the report up the chain if we have to.
Alright, let's sit tight.
What's going on, Wells?
Is the fire chief on?
I am him. Not the one who called,
McMahon
but
is.
Alright.
I'm
is
director.
that guy on?
I don't believe so. Hold on. Ethan, were you on the phone with Sam? Is he actually on? Ethan.
What's your phone? No.
Let me check real quick. Person I'm trying to talk to.
2026,
Code zeroed.
Part of car.
1 second.
Bruno, can I get you down here to the fire station?
Yeah, I got you. Let me get in real quick.
3164 he's currently on as BCSO. If you want to give him a call.
Huh? It might have. I'm not too sure, huh?
Today's his day off as chief. He
2026,
got
2010.
relieved earlier.
Car.
Just loading in there, guys.
Go ahead.
What's your status, sir?
I am on a scene right now.
10-4. When you finish, can you come over to 205?
Yeah, this is a supervisor request.
Negative. It's for an abandoned vehicle. Specific Leo.
Alright, sorry, 10-9? Specifically what?
It's for an abandoned LSPD Leo vehicle. I just need to identify the unit.
If they're not around, just tow it.
10-4. Be advised, though, everything is taken out of the dash cam
right? It's a
computer,
marked
and
emergency
it's missing its
vehicle. If
log
I had
gun.
to go to a call and it was
10-4. I'll have Burton coming out there. And yeah, I'm currently dealing with some dumbass tow truck driver.
Ethan, can you give Sam a call?
19, where am I
come
needed?
down here.
Alrighty.
Alright.
19, this is 2026. If you can, I'm at the corner of 205 and 204.
Well, I mean, here's where we're at, right? So
10-4, I'll be 97.
Your fire chief called.
10-4.
Number one. You guys got to probably figure this out on a department.
We need you
side.
down here at the fire
You're gonna be telling
call.
vehicles.
Yeah, man.
You're gonna down here at the fire station. Y'all gotta get actual documentation and like something saying, "Hey, I've paid for the services" or something.
No.
There's no like we can't.
No,
can't
they
be,
need like just come in real quick.
I didn't even know we were having this lot
Yeah,
cleared to begin
that-
with,
and
so.
that's- I mean, why the tow truck
I will
driver
pay you as much
figured
as you
it
want
was
in-game. Just
fucking
come down here
smart
in
to
your
tow a fire apparatus vehicle is beyond me. He's over here saying that the fire chief told him to clear any vehicles in the lot.
I don't care.
Unfortunately, like, like I can't just go off of a phone call.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him down here.
Alright.
That's alright with you.
He's on the way.
Okay, so fire chief's on the way.
He's not too happy that you're making me drag him in off duty, but you know it'll buff.
Well, next time you could tell him not to just call a fucking tow truck and tell him to tow cars out of his fire department. And in the future, he needs to sit there and either have payment beforehand and documentation outlining exactly what he wants, or he should end up calling the fucking fire or the police services or even Group 6 that they could sit there and mark down license plates that are in the parking lot. Because now we're running into issues where the guy in the back of my car is sitting here saying, well, the fire chief told me to do it, and then now your fire chief saying, well, I didn't tell him to tow the fire apparatus, but yet your fire chief also only sat there and said, well, if the car's parked in the parking lot, tow it, right? So
I get where you're coming from, but I mean,
Hey,
you gotta think.
Are we,
this is why we do need documentation. It was for vehicles, not emergency vehicles.
Right. Now,
that could potentially have put someone's life in jeopardy if I had to go somewhere and I didn't have my vehicle. You understand?
Now, he did come back and send you a bill for his services.
I'm not even.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I technically can, if you guys want, and press charges. I can.
19 to any unit. Do we know anyone that was driving the LSPD Tahoe
any vehicle?
at all tonight?
His, per se, contract or job was already up. And
it's not going to be the 18. It's going to be the older one.
He came back and checked to make sure the lot was clear, saw a vehicle in there and took it. But, like I said, he already sent the bill for his services that you guys required him of. He also stated that you didn't need him anymore. So,
I don't see any paperwork or bills. It wasn't, it's not in my office at all. And unless Sam has some paperwork that I don't know about, I think we should wait on that to get him down here, because if he has the paperwork that says it.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and wait for fire chief.
Okay.
Where are you at? I'm at Station 7. We're in the parking lot.
I'm just more upset. I mean, I'm fine with him clearing shit out if he has paperwork, but not emergency, emergency vehicles.
Yeah, I'm just going out for the story of what I got right now. Like, fire chief told him to come and do something. He came and did it. Then he checked with you guys. These guys said he didn't need him anymore, so he sent the bill. Once he sent that bill, whatever agreement or anything he had are done until he gets contacted again or something like that to do a different job, per se, right?
I understand. I just don't have the paperwork, so I didn't know anything about this.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Hey there, Sam.
Alright, here's your guy you want to talk to. Right over here, buddy.
They said that,
about 5 seconds to explain what the fuck's going on and why I need
You tell me!
Alright.
Why am I trying to fight?
Chief.
Yes,
Chief, sure. So, this guy in the back of my car is saying that you called him to come clear out vehicles in the lot here, indiscriminately, right? So, he came and there was no cars in the lot. He checked with the firefighters that were here, and they said they didn't need him anymore, so he sent over a bill and then left. He then since then came back to, I guess, check up on things and saw that your fire apparatus truck here was in the, I guess, area that he was supposed to be towing prior, and then decided he wanted to tow it. Now, the way I see it, it was a phone call agreement, so, I mean, if we need to in court, we could always pull those records, but as of right now, he was given a job, he completed the services and sent the bill, and then since forth came back, not having his services needed, and decided to tow a car.
What I called company, I don't even remember who I talked to, but what I called was I needed a one-time tow. Someone had done some dumb shit and left like 4 vehicles in the bay, and I needed those towed. It was a one-time thing. I told him we have 4 vehicles in the bay that we need to get out of here, and he was like, all right, on my way, and that was the end of that. The way I see it right now, I'm not sure if attempted Grand Theft Auto is a thing right now, or if it is a thing at all, but that's what he just did. I don't know why he thought stealing, my bad, towing a fire
you asked
apparatus
for
from a fire
investigations over main
station
radio.
was a good idea.
Yeah, I have
but,
a homicide.
No,
on the
I just
US
told him
campus.
for
Finding
civ car
us on
or
scene now.
for
The body's moved cold.
for civilians.
All right,
and the cars need to
I'll
be
make my
towed.
way over. Can you repeat the
Four
postal?
cars in the bay. That's all.
You have.
It's gonna be
so-
843.
press charges then.
10-4.
I would like to speak to him first. I want to know who this is. So this is probably thing. Yeah, his attitude will decide what I want.
Yeah, just come over here. I'm not taking it out.
Gotcha.
Alright, sir. The fire chief wants to speak with you, okay?
Okay.
Hey, buddy, Sam, fire chief here. Might you
Yes.
indulge me on why you're trying to tow my?
Well, you gave us a call and you wanted
car?
your lot cleared, so I came down here. You didn't even cancel the call, which was already going to be on $50 fee.
1967. Once fire leaves scene, can you start taping
will show.
everything off for me?
Called you down here for 4 cars that were in our base that need to be towed. You agreed. You said you were up in Polito. It was going to take a while. I said, all right, sounds good. We'll see you down here. 4 cars in the base. That's all I requested you to ask. I never made a contract with you. It was a one-time tow. I never mentioned a thing about clearing out my lots. And I don't understand what gave you the bright impression to tow a fire department vehicle.
I don't think you were
department.
specific on the base. You just said you had vehicles down here you needed to tow.
Phone will show. I said
that's
4
fine.
vehicles.
I was going to be generous and just do a $60 job. I'll drop the truck, I'll invoice you $150, and that'll be it.
150. How about 60 and I don't take your ass and press charges?
Well, negative, because the statewide service fee for beavers is $150, and you didn't cancel prior to arrival.
So there's this thing in the fire service called calls, but anyway, that gets past my point. Why'd you try to tow my fire department car?
I believe that was following general instructions. I'd like to see your guys charged for dangerous operation of a motor vehicle.
For a Leo vehicle.
As you're parked almost in the exit.
No,
with
they were using fire
vehicle.
trucks in order to try to actively block in my truck, which is, I believe, not within your protocols to be using fire trucks in that form of manner. Now, is it?
I don't blame them for doing it.
But it's
You came
illegal.
and picked up our. What you're doing is illegal right now.
Well, and what
You're
they did
doing
was
Grand Theft
illegal
Auto.
too. So let's press charges on them too.
I don't think that's how that works. Alright. Yeah, press charges on him. Grand Theft Auto for trying to take my fucking car.
I don't know if it's Grand Theft Auto, but...
Or whatever you were going to charge him with, yeah, press charges on him. Thank you.
Alright, sir. So, I mean, like I said, he's pressing charges against you, so you are going to be going to jail tonight, alright?
That's fine. I'd like charges pressed against them, by the way.
Alright, well then, you're going to have to go ahead and set that up with your lawyer when you go in contact with him, because...
My lawyer does not press charges on people. You press charges on people.
Right, but this would be a civil matter.
It's the civil matter of a dangerous operation of a motor vehicle is not a civil matter. That is a criminal matter.
Alright, well, I mean, if I really wanted to, the state trooper can go over there and do all that investigation. I could tell him that he should look into see if they were using the vehicles dangerously. But when I pulled
They
up, I didn't
definitely
witness
were.
that. Alright, but it's also like, right, you're going to jail, so now you're trying to come over here and say other things, so...
No, I was trying to
fine
be
with what you
nice. I was
mean.
actually being very nice. I was going to give them a subsidized fee originally, which that's no longer going to be the case because he wants to be rude, as well as also I was going to bat an eye on them using the fire trucks in a reckless and dangerous manner.
Alright, well, like I said, right, your lawyer can go ahead and pursue that case for you, and if you need, you guys can subpoena my, body cam footage and any eyewitnessing things that I saw, but we're not dealing with that right now. We're dealing with you. Okay?
Well, no. Okay, so you're actively refusing to press charges and to actually conduct a proper investigation.
I'm not. What I'm saying is, if you want to go and pursue, right, I have everything on body cam, everything like that. I'm going to go tell the trooper what's up. But as far as me and you go, I'm not going to be investigating that right now. I'm dealing with you.
Well, that's fine. Make sure, I want that trooper to come over here and understand what I'm requesting of him.
Sure.
3337 is going to be 1031 today, active game work.
That's what I think. So what was your
So,
thought?
real quick, Trooper, can you just go ahead and get a statement from him? He wants us to apparently, he wants to press charges apparently for the fire department dangerously using their emergency service vehicles. So, I'll literally just go over there and get a statement from him, say okay, and come over here and I guess do an investigation. Not really, I mean, like I said, it's a civil suit matter. I told him if he wants to pursue those charges, he can bring it up with his lawyer and subpoena all my body cam footage. But as far as I've seen, they didn't use it in a dangerous manner because they were both parked on the side of the street with the emergency services lights on. Also on their property. So, yeah.
Alright.
Jesus
Christ. It wasn't used in dangerous manner. We just
you're
before
fine. I just want this cocksucker to
You gotta play it out legally. You have to kind of
or don't go to tackle.
Also, did he like back it up and like leave it like that? Because I'm very confused how he got that thing on. Because he's right in front of this box here.
That's when he tried to pull into our apparatuses.
What do you mean pull into your apparatus? Were you? Oh, did you place him on the side of the road?
No, we were in the proper. Well, saw it. We were in our driveway.
You're not literally here, okay.
Yeah. Well, I thought you guys meant. I thought you meant that you were like on the road and you were trying to block.
No.
If it was on your property, then that's all.
Emergency service lights were on.
Yeah.
You were all the way pretty much. You weren't even really. Maybe the tail end was like sticking a little bit, like an inch out.
It wasn't much, yeah.
But like I said, you're fine.
I came down here and I started loading it up.
Either way, he was ordered to get things out of the bay, not the lot. I mean, he was specifically ordered to pull civilian vehicle, so I don't know why he's doing this.
Well, and anyone who facilitated in that operation, yes. So what happened was, is then after they parked in front of me, I backed up in order to try to get an angle, and then this other guy comes from across the street there. He ripped out of his station light, took the left, and then he came out and pulled out right in front of my car as I was trying to pull out of this lot. And I believe fire trucks aren't supposed to be the ones that are trying to block in vehicles. I thought that was a police officer's job. Well, I just want to make sure that they're going to get charged too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll honestly enjoy taking this to court.
Listen here, he told me he didn't even want to bother with it. He only wanted
We'll have asked half of SATPS be the witnesses.
He says that's going to be your job. Well, apparently I am.
Damn, R.I.P. my boy.
Okay, but if this is one of his ambulances, God, this would have been fucking...
Oh, I know. But no, it's our fucking thing.
Okay, but it's not my job to file a criminal complaint. My job
Damn, Chief, you need to wash that car.
Well, it got all dirty getting on there somehow. It was pretty clean when I parked it. Got it all dirty. I mean, he must have, he had to have entered it because I had backed in to, the spot. So he must have turned it around, too.
I was gonna say, because there's no way in hell he got it like that.
Nah. He definitely... Actually, if you want to add that to charges, Grand Theft Auto, because,
no, well, it's...
Well, I mean, he entered emergency
It's mostly
vehicle.
just going to be Grand Theft. Yeah, like I said, the guy, like, he's pretty much just going to be granted theft. I believe that's just a misdemeanor. It could be a felony, but regardless, like I said, I mean...
Yeah, no, I know where
he had a job, he technically had a job agreement, he fulfilled that agreement, and then came back without an agreement and decided to try and tow fired apparatus.
The so-called agreement with him was to tow 4 vehicles that were in our apparatus bay, and that was the end of the contract. It wasn't even a contract. I never signed a contract.
In the future, with the fire department, like, you need to have documents. You can't, no more calling on the phone and, you know, making phone call agreements. Like, you need documentation. This is what I want you to do exactly, because I mean, any other thing happens, right? Like, the tables could
damage to the vehicle, yeah.
Tables could have been flipped, shit like that, right? So, like, it could have easily went, oh, well, he told me to get any vehicle out of the apparatus bay, so I did. You know what I mean? And I can't do anything because you told him to do that, right?
Yeah.
So, in the future, documents, especially for a fire department, because, yeah, don't make any
I gotcha.
things. Especially with all this judicial shit too, it's just gonna go a lot better.
Yeah.
I'm interested if he's gonna take this to court. I think it'll go fun. First, I guess, really like proper court.
So what you're telling me is I actually have to sue these people in order for them to actually do criminal charges.
I was also gonna give them the option just to do it the old-fashioned way and you know, fisticuff it out, but I don't think that's allowed.
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
Alright. Oh,
unfortunately, my body cam's on. I'm pretty sure this is definitely getting pulled, so.
I never did.
I'm trying to watch what I say.
I'm gonna say, it can't be used against him.
Alright, well, I don't know. He's saying, he gave me a statement, blah, 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 about the fire trucks coming and what I'm charged. But he's throwing quite a fit because he wants these guys in jail tonight.
Well, listen, like I said,
yeah, I explained it to him. Don't worry, Wells.
You got their statement. Honestly, I would just, as far as your side, get these firefighter statements. But from what I saw, the vehicles were maybe not even like an inch out into the road. The emergency lights were on, and they were on their property. So, yeah.
All right. Are we doing anything with him though? Is he going to jail?
Oh yeah, no, he's going to jail.
Okay.
Yep.
LT stop.
Call a tow for his tow, and yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I got his statement and everything, and I told him that whatever by his rights and means, he can take them to court on his own behalf.
Which is what I said. This would that technically would be a civil matter, not a. You need law enforcement to investigate it. That's.
Is there any way to like actually like pull phone calls?
No. It's just gonna go off of the
hearsay.
Yeah. Damn. Alright, well, see ya.
Chief's gonna go back to pits.
Alright, good.
Code 0.
Hey man, you got an ID on you?
No Borough Fire Station for a tow truck.
Oh.
The truck. It moved itself.
I guess I'm waiting.
Why? What is he doing?
He crashed.
Well, we're gonna see if we can get this tow truck.
We're not gonna touch that at all. We don't need anything else going against us right now.
Do you mind if I plop it on your lawn?
Hang on, don't touch the truck yet. Just wait.
Yeah.
He was very upset about what was happening.
I just want to see if he has anything in the vehicle that he wants me to go in and get. I asked him for his ID, but then he obviously crashed.
Wait. If he says I have a so-called contract, shouldn't he have the paper? You should have a paper.
That was the first thing I asked. I asked him, do you have any paperwork identifying that you are allowed to be doing what you're doing? He didn't. The only thing he had was a phone call between you and him.
I mean, for a towing service, even after a phone call, that he should fill out paperwork that we have to sign.
And that's what I'm saying.
Right?
Apparently he sent a bill, right? So that bill would outline exactly what
he's currently under arrest. So
to who? Because I never got the bill.
Alright, well.
I mean, I can check.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he said he sent a bill. If he sent the bill, right, that was out of his mouth. Like I said, his services for you were done. Unless you called him up again, or contacted him, or set some type of a contract or agreement for him to come do another job.
Yeah, I never got it. I don't think we'll be using his services.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I suggest using Camel Tail. That's what we use. They give good rates too for emergency services.
Oh, Costa.
Hi, how are you?
Costa is my he's my alibi. Remember when I called that dude to get the 4 cars that were in the bay?
Yeah, and then he came back after you were gone on break. He came back because he was sitting actually right here in this spot.
I saw him when I left.
Packed here. And he came and he was like, yo, the chief said we needed to tow some cars out of the bay. And I was like, well, they're gone. So, I mean, there's not really anything for you to do. And he was like, all right, I'll send the bill. And he left. And so I guess he came back like hours later to get this after he already came and said that he was.
Thanks. But he did send a bill over though, right?
No, I never got a bill.
You never got a bill? Well, he said he sent one, so...
No, but he was informed that there was nothing for him to do, though. And that he should just send over a bill.
Got it.
I might have to dive in and see how the law works, but I'm not sure if you can charge someone for 0 work. I didn't know there was a call. I don't think he has a call fee, so...
No, that's actually... unless you paid him to do something and he didn't do it, then you would be able to pursue that. But if you didn't pay him and told him to, hey, do this, and he decided to go do it and then did a shitty job or did nothing, that's on you.
Right. Was any money transaction? Like,
no, I haven't.
No?
I have yet to pay him. If it takes the court and we all settle this and you get charged for that,
what I would probably do is
$150, I'll pay them.
Contact a lawyer.
Yeah.
And just pretty much say, the guy said he sent me a bill, I never got it. You know, explain to him the whole situation of what's going on, right? That way, in case something does happen, you'll have a better defense of when this guy decides he wants to come get you for not paying him and shit like that.
How does that like work? Because there's also another person that I want to another life that I want to request a lawyer. How do I do that? Do I just DM them personally?
So if you go to the Live Action RP website, under the Judicial Services, there will be a list of lawyers. You go and pick the one that, you go and pick the one that you want, and then you go into Text RP and just at them and say, contacts. For example, my lawyer name is Harvey Specter, so.
Technically, can you be our lawyer if you're the arresting officer?
No,
conflict of interest.
I'm just making sure that's not a thing.
No, I wouldn't accept it anyway.
Okay, I'm just making sure that can't be done in general.
Yeah, no. Trying to think. I mean, Burton from LSPD, he's my lawyer's he's my partner in it. He's good.
Burton will get us through. After King. I think King's a judge.
King's a judge. So yeah, like I said, if this is something you want to pursue, do it. We can't do civil suits, right? So I would just wait and see if this guy decides he wants to bring this to court, and then at that point, if he does, that's when I would contact a lawyer prior, like right now, after this, and at least explain to him the situation that whoever it is can prepare and be ready. And if this guy decides he wants to bring this to court, you'll already have a lawyer, shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Alright. Well then,
And then, real quick, who was driving the trucks?
I was in rescue. I think Rag might have been injured. I don't know.
I was asleep.
Sorry.
I was
Yeah,
in
he
another
was.
life.
Obviously, we're not doing anything, but he was. That's what he wanted.
Hey, sir, did you have an ID on you that I grabbed?
It's in my wallet.
Alright, let me look back here then.
Oh, it's there.
You, dealer slash ID.
Yeah, I have it literally on my screen.
Do it again, I didn't get it. There you go, thank you.
No worries.
Do you have anything in the tow truck that you want?
I mean, I wouldn't mind my work bag to be brought.
Alright,
Hey, Wells, the chief's asked him if he's good to go or if he needs to stick around.
yeah, he's fine to go. Alright, sir, well, what's gonna happen is we're gonna tow your truck. Okay? I'm just gonna go in there and do a tow inventory, right? So, do you have anything in the vehicle I need to be worried about? Because regardless of whether it's a tow inventory search or not, if I find something illegal in there.
Oh, no, you're good. I just got my work bag and a lunch kit.
Alright, well, if that's all in there, I can lock the truck for you. I'm not gonna bring that and throw it in evidence. That would just be too much of a hassle for you and me. But I can lock it in there and keep it in there if that's good with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'll lock it up for you. And head down to the mission, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and then one more time.
Try 10, I'll be 10, 15 is fine.
Bye-bye. 3337 and 3102
Hey.
will be
So
known
I guess
as Union
Dean
1
got 93 today?
Mm-hmm.
What was he driving?
I believe it's Charlie.
LSPD car.
Yes. That was from Chief.
Oh.
Yeah, what was he asking?
Well, the story he had was true. I'm not saying that it was right for him to do it in an LSPD car. Why should just TP?
Well, he's saying he, like I said, hang on, let me book this guy, and I'll talk to him in a second.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take your hat off here. Go ahead and center yourself within those lines and numbers for me. You hear me?
Yeah, one sec here.
Yeah, you're good. A little bit to your left. All right. Alright, come over here, I'll take the cuffs off.
Union 1, show us out here. We're going to be with a suspicious person. Vehicle is going to be possibly broke down on the road. Bill's going to be 945.
You got your ID real quick? I had to lock the cell door in it.
The number or the actual ID?
Your license.
Should be up.
No. Why is this
Hang
like, it's such a close proximity? There you go, thank you. Yep.
No worries.
You going the additional at post 945? Oh, be advised, yeah, send additionals. We got one that's got one at gunpoint. Copy, Union 2 is going to be 1097. On 2 in row. Union 2's will be 1097, code 3. see him over there. Everyone be advised, we're going to be leaving in a red vehicle. It's going to be going southbound 945.
Copy. Red vehicle, southbound 945.
Still got eyes on him?
About 42, I have eyes on the red van. Sonora Road, this was going to be 720 heading towards LS.
2045, I'll be getting in position to intercept.
Appears to be stopping.
Can I get medical to our location 945 at the farm? I've got 2 downed officers.
542, the van's going to be continuing towards LS. Sonora Road, news post 722.
Alright, sir. So today being charged with grand theft, okay? It's gonna be 40 months in jail. Alright, you got your social security number on you?
108.
108.
Yep.
542, pit timer.
Alright, I'm back. What's up?